Right, film in. We tell them what happened.
Format all the Dubai stuff, guys.
Just straight out with it.
Literally.
All right, so basically, yeah, borrowed my SD card yesterday when we were vlogging, and for some reason, when we put the card into his camera, it just formatted it. It erased all the previous footage, and we lost the Dubai footage. So it was like a Q&A with the Harrisons and Mike Thurston, my birthday. Thanks for erasing my birthday, man.
Stop.
No, but like seriously, it wasn't your fault. Like shit happens, and what we actually want to talk about is how, like, you know, if you're chasing perfection, you're gonna end up with failure, and like how shit happens and you just got to get on with it. Like I set myself a goal of doing like daily vlogs in January, and it's like I still went out with that intention and absolutely smashed the content this month. Like when you look at my analytics, it's up 172%. You know, it's like, and so am I gonna like be like, oh no, the Dubai footage went missing, it's all ruined? Fuck no, we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep bashing out the content, man. Of course, bro.
Guys, if you do want to bully me, make sure you just bully me down in the
Go
comment
bully,
section.
yeah,
Down
in the comments and on his
comment section
Instagram.
below. Get on there.
Report.
You can bully me there. It's okay. I'll take the blame.
Yeah. Nah, man, like
happens.
literally, like you're lucky I'm an easygoing guy, couldn't give a shit, right? You just gotta brush it off. That's just the person I am. So we're back in Dublin now. It's 1 degree, it's freezing. We vlogged yesterday that Arnold Schwarzenegger workout, and then today we're gonna do leg workout, and then just, you know, chat shit, have a talk, and get on with the week. So right, that's how it is. And then also booked Australia with Joey D today for February 1st. So there's a lot going on, so let's get to work. So when I put my SD card into my laptop, and I just saw like yesterday's vlog, and it begins at like C1, like clip 1, I was just like, is there anything previous to that? C-1, -2? No. So what you see me sometimes do is a lot of pull-ups and overhead pressing and shoulder movements before I do some squats, because the bar is going on your shoulder blades, it is going on your traps. So I find that I'm just able to get in a much more comfortable position when I warm up my upper body, especially my shoulders, properly.
I know how it feel to wake up fucked up, pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell. People look at you like you's the user, selling drugs to all the losers, mad Buddha abuser. But they don't know about your stress-filled day. Baby on the way, mad bills to pay. That's why you drink Tanqueray, so you can reminisce and wish you wasn't living so devilish. Shit, I remember I was just like you, smoking blunts with my crew, flipping those 62s, cause GED wasn't B.I.G. I had to get P.A.D. That's why my moms hate me. She was forced to kick me out, no doubt. Then I figured out chicks went for 20s down south. Packed up my tools for my raw power move. Glock 19 for casket and flower moves. Catch me if you can, like the gingerbread man. You better have your gat in hand, cause man, to B.I.G. rock the cell.
I'd say on average I train 5 to 6 days a week, and then like maybe have an active rest day, like I'll go for a hike or something. That's just what I like to do. You know, you can get killer results from just 3 days, and there's even pros to that, you know, of having more recovery and keeping your stress levels down and having more rest. So a lot of it's down to personal preference, and there's no really right or wrong in a lot of things. It's more just tailored to the individual. Oh, for sure, the whole kind of thing is from America. So 4 years ago when I started uploading content to YouTube, I would watch all these American YouTubers. They would be showing their grocery shops, you know, what they do in the gym, everything. And I said, no one in Ireland is doing this. And that's actually what helped me grow initially. Was, you know, I'd be there going to Aldi and Lidl, walking down Grafton Street, you know, using Irish slang. I'd be like, what's the crack? Americans would be like, sorry, what did you just say? And I'm like, no, C-R-A-I-C, it's what we say for fun. So doing that, being the first kind of Irish person to start a fitness vlog helped me tremendously. But yeah, you know, that's a normal thing. You see what's going on in America, you see the trends, and then you bring them over and put your own unique twist on it. Times are just going so fast with technology, like it's just crazy, it's shooting up. And I honestly think that You know, like people would Snapchat or Instagram story like their nights out or their holidays. I honestly think in a few years' time, people are going to vlog, like anyone, even if you're not a YouTuber, people are going to vlog their holiday. I think, or vlog their, you know, their night out, or vlog their time away. I think that's the way it's going, and that's how fast it is, and it's becoming so much more normal. Like when I first started, I'd get some weird looks walking down the street with a flip-up camera, and now people they'd look, but they'd be like, oh, yeah, I get what he's doing.
What I'm finishing off here with is what is known as a giant set. So it's kind of like a superset, just with even more exercises. So we are doing all our isolation work, because we've got to move. So we are doing leg extensions. We're doing leg extensions, hamstring curls, and then some calves as well. So the machines are actually kind of in a row, which is perfect. And we're doing non-stop between the three of them, then take about a 30-second rest, and then back again. So it's going to be really fast-paced, high intensity. It's going to give us a good leg kick too. So, all right, let's get it.
One thing that I don't dislike, but I'd like to differ myself from is there's a lot of books out there, and they're like, this is the approach, one way, my way. This is it. And I'm like, no, okay? I'm like, be more open-minded. There's plenty of ways, and oftentimes one individual will do better on one protocol than another will do better on another protocol. So I actually list kind of every kind of approach to going about things, and I'm like, I let the reader choose. I'm like, how do you think this would suit your lifestyle? So for example, intermittent fasting, that's when you say you're on the same amount of calories per day as someone eating like throughout the whole day. But with intermittent fasting, you just have your first meal at around 2 p.m. And then so you'd actually get to eat bigger, more satisfying meals instead of like say 6 smaller meals. So just whoever prefers that, you know. Some people, they feel sharp when they, you know, don't have breakfast and they fast and they just drink coffee. Some people feel really sluggish after a huge full Irish breakfast. I know I do. So it's really just, the book is going through every single approach and figuring out what is best for the individual, and I think that's going to have the most results.
So rest 30 seconds, and we go again.
So I would recommend, like, you can get a killer workout done in 45 minutes. A lot of times people go in, they're looking around, they're chatting to their mates, they're on their phone, they're posting a selfie to their Instagram story, they're doing everything but working out. So if you just get a plan, okay, you get that plan open on your phone or on your book, whatever, before you go, write it down, before you go into the gym, you go in, you kill it, you leave. Right, you're efficient, you're done in 45 minutes. So there's really no excuse, because it's such a small part of your day. And I often say, like, instead of making excuses, just be honest with yourself and just be like, I don't prioritize the gym, and that's fine. Like, maybe you got other priorities, that's fine, but, you know, just don't be lying to yourself and making excuses. Like, oftentimes if I'm lazy on something, I'm like, it's just not a priority for me. So I often say, instead of, you know, saying, oh, I don't have time for this, just be like, it's not a priority, and that's okay. You know, so yeah, my advice on how to fit the gym in is just plan it out before you go in, and just go in and kill it and leave. So I often say, if it starts with the and ends with diet, then it could be a bit of a fad. So, you know, the something diet, the this and that diet, okay? Then you're probably not going to sustain that. Fads are generally a bad idea. So, you know, just stick to the basics, educate yourself on proper training and nutrition, and that's what's going to get you those long-term results. So you don't need any like external products, you know, you don't need to buy anything in particular. Like, you know, there's a lot of free information out there that you can get, so try just sift through that, go for evidence-based stuff, you know. And then if you do want to save some time, like, you know, buy a book or a guide, make sure you're buying it off the right person who puts out a ton of free content as well. Like with me, I put out 400 videos on how to, you know, do everything yourself. I'm a public speaker. For the first 2 years, for the first year maybe, I did every talk for free. Like, I did everything free just to like build experience and stuff. So I put out like crazy amounts of content so people can see what they're getting into. If someone's always just trying to sell and they're not giving anything back, well, then that's a red flag there. Jab, hook just means give, take. So you need to be giving out 3 times as much beneficial, informative than you're taking back. Or else, like, let's say the other way around. Imagine it was just take, give a little bit. Why would someone follow you? That's not fair. It's not mutually beneficial. You're not worth their time. So you need to be giving out tons of free content. And so many people don't realize how much work this is. And then they try to do it and they're like, whoa, you know, this is tough. So you really need to be providing value. That's like the word you'll hear a lot in the kind of online entrepreneur circle. You need to be providing value. Or it's just not fair. It's like, why would you follow you?
All right, so just finished workout there. Really good workout. After I come back from like a little bit of time off, you're always just dying to get back into the gym, and that could be something, you know, with your motivation as well. If you're going a little bit too hard, maybe ease off for a little bit, and you'll be craving to get back into routine. But so just on the topic of today's video about like chasing perfection, oftentimes if you end up chasing perfection, you just end up with nothing. And this is something that I love talking about, and it was the case with me for so long when I was about 22, 23, if not earlier, maybe like 2021. I was always thinking about starting a fitness page on Facebook, a blog, a vlog, something. Like I knew this was what I always wanted to do. Like I knew this was my calling. Like, you know, deep down inside what you're good at. Like everyone knows. Like everyone always knows, like you know what you have to do, but you just put it off because you're always waiting for the perfect moment. I did it myself for 2 whole years, and I often think if I started what I'm doing now, that extra 2 years, I'd be 2 years ahead of where I am now. Did you get that? So it's like the longer you put it off, the further you're going backwards. You know, so it's like, just like with this, like with the daily vlogs and everything, it's like, if I didn't even attempt that, I wouldn't have even done this many videos in a month. So moral of the story, just before, you know, we go on with our day, is like, throw caution to the wind, say fuck it and just go for it, get started. And you know, this video could be what you watch, and then you're like, okay, you know what, that's a little bit of daily dose of positivity I need, I'm gonna go get started.
Oh so, yeah, for sure. People are like, why is this guy known? Why does he have followers? He's useless, all this and that. But it's just like, that's cool, you know, people can say what they like. I'm like, thanks for your time and energy. Like, I actually appreciate it. I'm like, thanks for talking about me. If people stop talking about me, then there's a problem.
Still counts as engagement.
Yeah, thanks for the view. Thanks for that Google AdSense.
It's a solid day's work with the man. Yeah, me, Tyler, Blas, we've all collectively forgiven him, and I hope you guys do too. And forget it, man, there'll be more birthdays, there'll be more McLarens, there'll be plenty more trips to Dubai. Don't worry about it. See you next week.
So I want to pump out more content than ever. I want to, you know, keep traveling the world and keep meeting as many people as possible, not only connecting with them online, but I think in person. So I do like events, you know, where I bring business owners and YouTube content creators together, and I think that really brings your audience to life. Like when you meet someone you follow online in person, and they're like, nothing beats that in one-on-one connection. Thankfully, we have not lost that yet as a human race. So I want to keep doing that, just everything I'm doing times 10.
G.